Am I the asshole for kicking my brother and his family out after he tried to give me a whore eviction? I'm having a hard time feeling remorseful, and I'm unwilling to apologize for calling my brother out and for asking him to vacate my property. I have given him many chances to stop his behavior before, and my brother won't stop shaming me for having been a stripper before I got my prestigious job. These are his literal words. I'm a nurse anesthetist. He has been making offhand remarks about me having been a stripper since he found out 6 years ago. He gets on these long tirades about how I'm ungodly, unholy, and that the sins I committed can never be forgiven unless I repent and let Christ into my heart. I am not religious, and I'm certainly not a Christian and will never be one, but my brother refuses to accept this. Also, I only started stripping because of his addiction and gambling problem. It ruined mine and our parents' life. He remortgaged their house, took out loans and several credit cards in our parents' name, and even sold our parents' identity to his former dealer. I didn't know how bad the situation was until I came home one day from university and found strangers living in our house. My father was too embarrassed to let me know that they were living out of their car. They also never reported my brother to the police because my parents didn't want him back in prison. The last time he went for 2 years, me and my parents were blackmailed to pay his prison debt. So when I found out my parents, baby sister, and baby brother were living out of their car, I decided to work as a stripper. I made good money, and with that money, I was able to house my family, pay off my parents' debt, my brother's debt, and put my younger siblings through college. During that time, I also paid for his rehab, and he got his shit together. Now he's happily married, employed, sober, and with a child on the way. FYI, I paid for his wife's IVF treatment. Last Sunday, our parents invited some people over for a big catered dinner. My brother and his wife thought this would be the perfect time to turn it into what he called a whore eviction and embarrass me in front of all of the guests. I completely lost. I was so enraged that I spent most of the evening cussing him and my sister-in-law out. I reminded him that I would have never been a stripper had he not tried to ruin us. On Monday, I drew up an eviction notice and sent it to him. I want to cut all ties with him and his family. I am truly done with him. Almost everyone is telling me that I'm right for being angry, but that it is terrible to kick him and his wife out when they are due to have their first child in 9 weeks. My parents are begging me to forgive him, and honestly, I feel like I have been, and I am being reasonable.